yeah, sorry about that. I was just putting the silver screens back into where we're going to store them. There is space for other things to go in, but I think what we're going to need to do is get these in and out on a fairly regular basis. So you know, we'll probably keep that clear. What they are good for is if it's really hot and you're in one place, you can put those round. It'll keep the van cooler, so you can sort of face the front of the van into the sun, and that would reflect off the heat. If it's cold, it will keep the van warmer, and it actually keeps the snow and ice and frost off. They're guaranteed to remove condensation from the front screens, and I can tell you through our experience with the Auto Trail is they work a treat. They are super brilliant. No condensation on the screens at all when we're living in the van. So what else? So there's that bit of storage up there. There's this storage up here. Another sort of fairly standard cupboard where he started to put some stuff in. Got the standard latch on it. They're soft close, so that works nicely. I think if it's not pressed home, and I think we've got something, yeah, it's that blue bag over that side stopping it closing fully, and then the latch is a bit sticky. So we've got cupboard there, cupboard here, drawer, and a drawer, and then a cupboard. They call this cupboard the wardrobe. You might think that a bit weird until I show you. There's a hanging rail in there. It's quite a decent sized cupboard, and I know I'm on a group for the Weinsberg sort of Carabus owners. So it's a Weinsberg Cara thingy. They do all sorts of different models. We've got the Carabus 600K, and it has the wardrobe. Others have a full fridge freezer. Others have an under counter fridge and a longer worktop, longer kitchen area. Anyway, this one's got the wardrobe, but what other people have done is they've taken the hanging space out, hanging rail, and they put extra shelving in, which I think is a great idea, because it gives you, you know, we've got this cupboard here. I'm still looking for little storage boxes that will fit nicely. This one does, and they're the really useful boxes. This one goes in, but it doesn't quite fit. It sort of does. It does fit, which would be good for. I suppose you could use that there with stuff in, and then put stuff on top, but only a few bits, because then it gets a bit messy to get this out. You have to take it out the other way, because it sort of gets stuck there, and you have to lift it that way. I think there's a little, maybe, it must be this bit getting it caught. Yeah, I don't know what's stopping that actually. Oh, I know, it's the back is leaning in, so that's stopping it leaning back. So you have to lift that out from the back. But it's quite a good storage solution with one of those in. You can get other stuff in. So neat and tidy storage. Oh, that's it. Yeah, that has to go around that way. That has to slide along, and then that's why I thought it didn't fit, because if you have it pushed over, this bit gets stuck on the catch. So you have to have that round that way, and then it closes nicely. So no worries. Inside there's the bathroom. We've got 2 coat hooks here and a sort of scratch board, if you like, sort of protection board. There's the skylight over the bed. I'll take you around the back in a moment. We've got stuff in, but there's a sort of a rack for stuff up there with a metal front on it, which is quite good. The fridge is quite nice. It works really well when it's on. It's got a nice, a decent size freezer compartment, so you get a good load of frozen fish fingers in there, and it's got the standard sort of salad boxes. Quite nice. I like this that it's got 2. So very often these smaller fridges only have 1 sort of thing that you pull out, but this has got 2, and I think that's because if you have 1, you can't open the door wide enough to get it out. so that's a good thing. It works really well. What else? Oh yeah, to get up to the bed here, which we won't be doing, there's these 2 hooks here, and there's a ladder just here that hooks onto there, and you can step up. There's a bit of storage space for putting things in if you want to charge them up. There's a USB charging point down the back there. I've stuck these on just to hang some things off. Closer look at that bit of storage up there. Light switches. This is blanked off. Obviously it would be another model would have something else there, and this is the 230 volt socket. Only one 230 volt socket that I've found. I don't think there's any others, and that's really for when you're plugged into the power. Down underneath the bed, that board there, that little handle just there, that actually slides up. When you can lift the bed base up, and you can slide it up and out, so you could have very long storage things. So if you had a lot of stuff to store, you could put it through there. I found that really useful for when we've been going to the DIY store. And also what I've thought about is for this area, if you really wanted to store a lot of stuff, you could take that table out, put it away, and then store stuff underneath here. Or this table comes right out. Let's just set that out. It goes into there. These buttons. Yeah. So that is a bit difficult to press in, those buttons. My hands are a bit cold. So that is for turning this whole thing into a single bed, because what you do is all of these cushions come out and lay across that table. So there you are. But that's strong enough. It's supposed to be a single bed for a child, but if you had a tall thing that you wanted to store, you could, you've got all that space there. You could put a big box on there. You've got all that space to store things in, which I think is really good. And that easily just comes back out of there right across there. Okay. You've got, let's say, if that table wasn't there, you've got this huge sort of empty area here, and you've got a nice little cubby hole underneath the floor there to store things in. That's really nice. I'm just going to pop that table back to where it should be. That's it. So let's pop round the back to have a look. So here it is. Give you a view from back here. So that's the rear view of the van. You see you've got the gas locker over this side, and then you've got the water storage over the other side. So if you were parked up somewhere and you were, oh, I've just spotted another 230-volt socket there. That's nice. Oh, and more USB points over there. You've got the gas locker here. That's that. We've still not bought any gas bottles. We're going to be in a hurry when we want to go somewhere to get gas bottles, but we've not decided. I think we'll probably buy we might just buy 1 colour bottle to get us going. But I just wanted to show you these doors. So these have got the same nighttime blinds. That's quite nice. We'll pull that down, and the fly screen as well, all integrated. It's quite, I wish these, well, I suppose they do come up from the bottom, but only with the fly screen, so you can have a little bit of a view out if you're in bed, or you can, oh, that's getting a bit sticky there. There, that blind's a little bit sticky. Same on these. Weirdly, these have those blooming things there. I wish those had the little click things as well. Yeah, and that window's a bit. I'm finding a fault here. That window's a bit misaligned from there. I don't know whether somebody's tried to force that. Maybe. Let's have a look at the other one. The other one's all nicely lined up. So again, that's got the same sort of blinds on. But the other thing is, these doors will go wide open like that. If you wanted that sort of wide open feel. Let's take you back here and have a look at that. It's a huge, it looks like a huge space now, and you can see the sort of tiny space you've got between the the mattress and the wooden bit at the top. You see these just come out. So yeah, there are speakers up the top there. I'll just notice that light is coming out of its fitting there. It's an LED strip light, probably, yeah. So as soon as I can, I've got another sort of little warranty repair that I've already reported on here, and it is that there. There's a little scratch down there. So what they're going to do is replace that interior panel for me. I've just got to send them a photograph and get it booked in. But I think the window, yeah, the window looks a little bit out of line. So I'll report that as well. They're pretty good. They're very responsive. So that's another little tour of the van. Let's just go and get. Luckily, it seems like I've got every bit of screwdriver, every different type of screwdriver known to man in here, which is lucky, because if I didn't have those little star drive things, I wouldn't have been able to repair that with that screw. And I, like to use the original screw when I can. So that's it really for the van tour. I hope you've enjoyed that, and knowing about the silver screens and the blind repair and the warranty things that we've got to get sorted out. But the people we bought from, Don Amott Leisure or Leisure Kingdom, they're pretty good. There's no point in rushing to get these things done. Everybody's on lockdown at the moment, so we can't have repairs done really, because they're not open. But there you are. Here we are on the marina. It's a beautiful, beautiful sunny day. It's a bit chilly, but where are we? It's Tuesday today, and we've got tomorrow. We've got an electrical and mechanical engineer coming to help with the wiring for the I'm just going to get inside.
Undoubtedly we will have royal aides putting their
so yeah, get the wiring for the alternator. Turn the radio off. Yeah. So that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. He's going to come and have a look, because I've sort of disturbed a load of stuff, and I wasn't absolutely sure how the alternator is going to charge the starter battery properly and make sure that it's man enough for when we fit the battery to battery charger, that it won't sort of ruin it. So just going to get all that checked out. He's coming tomorrow at about 11:30. Anyway, we'll see you again next time. Hope you enjoyed the view of the van. Cheers.